Salam everyone. Today we are going to start 13.2 question number 3. This calculation of this sum is quite difficult and lengthy also. So better you practice this sum properly twice or thrice. So let's start with the question itself. Here a gulab jamun contains sugar syrup up to about 30%. मीन्स जो गुलाब जामुन है उसमें कितना ओवरऑल 30% syrup is there. Find approximately how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamun. Overall, how many gulab jamuns are there? 45 gulab jamuns are there. Each shaped like a cylinder. जो गुलाब जामुन है कौन से शेप में? Cylinder with two hemispherical ends and a cylinder. So if you draw this for its solution, so it will be somewhat like a cylindrical with two hemispherical end. दो end कैसे? Hemispherical. So we can draw somewhat like this. Okay. So two hemisphere at both the ends with length 5 centimeter and diameter 8. Now this is very important. Now the length is mentioned here. It's not mentioned total length or length of cylinder. As it is mentioned for the whole solid, so the total height of this solid means gulab jamun is how much? 5 centimeter. Now diameter is how much? 2.8. So we can write here for cylindrical part. I can write here radius. Diameter is 2.8 centimeter. Diameter is 2.8. The radius will be. So I can say that this much length is radius. So this radius is how much? 1.4 centimeter. So पूरे ही में से this is what 1.4 because of the radius. Definitely it's same here. Because of this hemisphere, यहाँ पे भी जो लेंथ होगा it will be 1.4 centimeter. So here we got hemisphere 1.4, hemisphere radius 1.4. Now from this 1.4, it is possible to find the height of cylinder. What is the height of the cylinder that we have to find? So height, how will you get? Height equals to total height 5 minus 1.4, 1.4 plus 1.4, 2.8. So 5 minus 2.8. How much? 5 minus 2.8. It's 2.2 centimeter. So I got the length of the cylinder how much? 2.2 centimeter. So this is the way we got the dimension of cylinder. Now for hemisphere, for hemispherical line, we can write radius equals to how much? As both are of the same size or same dimension, the radius will remain 1.4. Now I can see that for one gulab jamun, I got the dimension for cylinder and then dimension for hemisphere. So now it is possible to find the volume by adding the volume of two hemisphere with cylinder. So let's first of all we'll find out the volume of one gulab jamun. Volume of one gulab jamun. So it consists of what? Two hemisphere. So volume of two hemisphere plus what? Volume of cylinder. दो हेमिस्फीयर और एक सिलेंडर. Two hemisphere and one cylinder. So what is the formula to find the volume of hemisphere? It's 2 by 3 pi r cube. So it's 2 times. Why 2? Because of two hemisphere. Now the formula of hemisphere, it's 2 by 3 pi r cube plus what is the volume of cylinder? Pi r square h. This is the formula for volume of cylinder. 2 2s are 2 into 2 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Is there anything common between them? Yeah, definitely. Pi r square is common. So inside it will remain 4 by 3 out of 3 r. यहाँ पे कितने आ थे? 3 थे, 2 बाहर आ गए. So inside it will remain 1 plus pi r square is outside. So here it will remain h. So this is the way we got the formula. Now in formula we have to replace all its value to get the volume of 1 gulab jamun. So this is the first part of the calculation. Now here, first of all, the value of pi is given, I think 22 by 7. Radius is how much? 1.4. So instead of 1.4 I am going to write here 14 upon 10, 14 upon 10 by removing the decimal place. 4 by 3. What is r here? It's again 1.4 plus height. What is the height of cylinder? This is the height of cylinder, 2.2. So whatever is easily reducible, we will reduce it. It's 7 2s are. Now I know that 2 will reduce 10 5 times, but I am not going to cancel it, because if I am going to cancel this one, I'll get 5 in denominator, which I don't want. It's better to keep this as it is. So what I am going to do, I am going to multiply the numerator and I am going to divide it by 100, so that I have to just keep a decimal point. So it's 44 into 14 upon 100. Now this one, it's 4 into 1.4, it's 5.6 upon 3 plus 2.2. Now here we got this much. Now to calculate the remaining part, so I am going to repeat out this portion. You can pause this video and calculate by yourself. So it's 44 upon how much? 44 into 14 upon 100. Now what is the LCM here? If nothing is there, means what? 1. Now LCM of 3 and 1 is what? 3 itself. So you can write here 3 is the LCM. Then what? Here already 3 is there. So 5 by 6, 5.6 as it is, plus this 3 will multiply with 2.2 because 3 is the LCM. So this becomes what? 6.6. So 44 into 14 upon 100. This will be how much? 5.6, 5.6. It's 12.2 upon 3. Now, if I remove this decimal point, I'll take what? 10 in denominator. मैंने remove कर दिया decimal, so I got 10 in denominator. So now what I got? 122 into 14 into 44. So let me multiply in front of you. 122 into 14. 122 into 14. It's 8. It's 8. 4. Then 2, 2, 1. It's 80171. 1708 is a multiplication of this two number. Now multiply by what? 44. Multiply by 1708 multiply by 44. So 8 4s are 32. It's 3, 28. 4 1s are 4, 6. Again it's 4, the same number. So it's 2, 5, 1, 5, 7. How much I got? 7, 5, 1, 5, 2. So this is 7, 5, 1, 5, 2 upon 1000. 100 into 10, 1000 into 3. Still we didn't get that volume. So I have to divide what? 7, 5, 1, 5, 2. Divide by 3. So about this calculation part. Seven, 5, 1, 5, 2. It's 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15, remainder 0, 1. Now here it's very important. 1 आगे लेने से step नहीं जा रहा है. So what I have to do here? I have to take 0 here. Then 1, 5. So it's 5s are 15. Again 2. Now 2 is not in table of 3. You can't get 2. So again here 0, 20, it's 18, 6. So we'll get 6, 6, 6 as a recurring number. So I can write for this one, it's 25050.6 upon what? 1000. Now here, after this, divide by 1000, so decimal point is here. I am going to move how many steps? 3 steps. So your final answer, not final answer, but the volume of 1 gulab jamun will be 25.05 centimeter cube. This is the first part of the solution. This is the volume of 1 gulab jamun. In exam, if you do up to this, out of 4 marks, you get 2 marks for up to this. But our question is what? Find approximate how much syrup would be found in 45 gulab jamun. This is the volume for only 1 gulab jamun. Now what next? We have to find the volume of 45 gulab jamun. Now we can write volume of 1 gulab jamun is how much? 25.05 centimeter cube. Volume of 1 gulab jamun is how much? 25.05 centimeter cube. Then definitely volume of 45 gulab jamun equals to what? 2505 into 45 centimeter cube. No need to multiply this because we are not supposed to find what is the volume of 45 gulab jamun. I want only the amount of syrup. So I am not going to calculate this. I am going to keep this step up to this. Now, how much percentage is there? अब सिरप में जो टोटल गुलाब जामुन है उसमें सिरप कितना है? 30% is of syrup. Now we know that to find amount. हमारा क्वेश्चन वही है, how much syrup is there? So amount of syrup in 45 gulab jamun equals to 30% of total volume. 30% of total volume. Now this is what? Total volume and 30%. As I remove this percentage sign, I have to take 100 in denominator. Multiply by, what is the total volume? 2505 into 45. Now what is the remaining part? We know that how to cancel this two. It's 0, 0 get cancelled. So it's 45 into 3. It's 135. So I have to multiply 2505 into 135. 45 into 3. It's 135. Now this 135 into 2505. So this will be 25 to 25 12 3 5s are 15 1 15 6 7. Now 1 is there, it means all the number as it is 5 0 5 2. So it's 5 7 11 8. Now this is how much? 8 plus 5, it's 3. It's 3. I got 338175. Multiplication of this three number, and here after decimal two decimal are there, so I'm going to write here 3381.75 upon 10. So if I divide this number by 10, the final answer will get 0.157 centimeter cube. So this is the final answer. It means in this 45 gulab jamun, there is 338.175 centimeter cube of syrup is there. So this is what 338 is amount of syrup present in 45 gulab jamun. So this is the way we can do 13.2 question number second. So it's one very important question. Just pause the video and try to calculate the sum by yourself. Let's start with question number 5 of 13.2. So from the statement, a vessel is in the form of inverted cone. Inverted cone means ulta cone hai. So let's draw the diagram for solution. So a cone, this is the cone. Its height is 8 centimeter. So we can write here for cone, its height is of 8 centimeter. Means this perpendicular height is of 8 centimeter. Now the radius of its top. The radius of its top is how much? 5 centimeter. So we can write radius equals to 5 centimeter. It is filled with water up to the brim. Now this is an important part. What is this brim? Means इसमें जो पानी भरा हुआ है, it's filled with water till the top portion of the surface. Means पूरा भरा हुआ है. Up to the brim means till its end of the surface, it's filled with water. What does it mean? It means if you add anything to this inside the cone, definitely water will come outside. यहाँ पे कोई भी चीज डालोगे तो पानी बाहर निकलेगा कि वो पूरा भरा हुआ है till the top portion of the surface. It's fully filled with water. When lead shots means what? It's a type of metallic spherical ball. It's a metallic spherical ball. अगर उसे ऐड किया जा रहा है अंदर, when in lead shots, each of which is a sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter. So one more thing is given in the question itself, that is for spherical lead shot. What is its radius? Now already I wrote small r here and one more radius I got. So what I'll do, I'll convert this into what? Capital R, and this will be small r. Because its value is smaller, I took it as smaller, or you can take R1 or R2, it doesn't matter. But you have to take two different variables. We can't take small r here and small r here. So its radius is 0.5 of spherical ball. Sphere of radius 0.5 centimeter are dropped into the vessel. अब ये जो spherical balls है, इसको अंदर डाला जा रहा है. 1/4 of the water flows out. When they are going to drop lead shots inside this cone, 1/4 of the water flows out of the cone. कितना पानी बाहर आ रहा है? 1/4. Find the number of lead shots dropped in the vessel. हमें क्या फाइंड करना है? We have to find out the number of lead shots. कितने lead shots अंदर डालेंगे कोन के अंदर, so that 1/4 of the volume of water comes out. Now to explain this thing, let's revise something from science 9th standard. Suppose this is a vessel, water is filled up to this. Okay, this much is water is there. Now suppose if I am going to add a cube, अगर मैं कोई अंदर एक क्यूब है, अगर एक क्यूब को अंदर डालता हूं, सॉलिड क्यूब, तो क्या होगा? अंदर चला जाएगा. Now as the cube submerged inside the water, then definitely the level of water rises above this one. तो पानी का जो लेवल है वो बढ़ जाएगा. तो कितना पानी बढ़ेगा? How much water rise up It depends on volume of cube. The volume or the space occupied by this cube will determine how much rising water will be there. So I can say that this much level increases from here to here. So the volume of this water level increases and the volume of this cube and the volume of this water level increases. Both are same क्योंकि जितना क्यूब का स्पेस ऑक्यूपाई करेगा उतना ही पानी ऊपर राइज होगा. So I can say that the volumes are equal. Suppose if I add one more cube, then water level rises more, तो पानी का जो लेवल है वो और बढ़ जाएगा. Suppose if I add one more, then again the water rises above this surface, बढ़ते जाएगा. So what does it mean? If I am going to add n numbers of cube, then the water level is keep on increasing. So same thing we are going to apply here. Here we don't know the number of lead shots. So we will let the number of lead shots be what? N. कितना लेंगे? Let the number of lead shots n. So what does it mean? हमने कोन के अंदर lead shots डाले. The small spherical balls inside a cone. We don't know the number, so we took that number as what? N. तो जितना इसका वॉल्यूम होगा, the volume of this n number of lead shots equals to the 1/4 volume of cone, because 1/4 पानी बाहर आ गया, 1/4 of the water flows out. So from this I can say that 1/4 volume of cone equals to volume of n numbers of lead shots. So apply both the formulas for cone and for spherical lead shot. So this will be therefore 1/4 into volume of cone means 1/3 pi r square h. Now here the r is what? Capital R. So I have to use here capital R. Volume of n numbers, n into what is the volume of spherical ball? It's 4/3 pi r cube. So by using this I am going to find the value of n, and that n will be the final answer. Here pi and pi get cancelled, because if I take this pi here, it will get divided and get cancelled. This 3 and 3 get cancelled, because if I take this 3 to here, it will move to the numerator और क्या हो जाएगा? Cancel. So what is remaining here? It's r square. R is how much? 5 into 5. What is the height? Height is 8 upon 4 equals to n into. Now what is the radius here? It's 4 into radius cube. Radius is how much? 0.5. So we can write 0.5 is what? 1/2, because 0.5 means 5/10. And if I reduce it, 5 ones are 5 twos are. So instead of 0.5, we are going to write 1/2. So 1/2 into 1/2 into 1/2. Is it possible to cancel it? So I can cancel this. 2 twos are 4. And here it's 4 twos are 8. So 5 into 5, 25. 25 twos are 50 equals to n into 1/2. This 2 will move here. 2 into 50, it's what? 100. So 100 equals to n. So n equals to 100. So what are the number of lead shots? 100 is the number of lead shots. What does it mean? If I am going to add 100 lead shots here, if I am going to drop 100 lead shots inside a cone, then 1/4 of water will come outside the cone. इतना पानी आएगा. So we had written the word 1/4 volume of cone equals to volume of n numbers of lead shots. So this is the way we can do question number 2. Let's start with the next sum. Question number 6. A solid iron pole consists of cylindrical of height 220 centimeter and a base of diameter 24 centimeter. So a cylinder is given with its height and diameter, which is surmounted by another cylinder. So this is the question where we got two cylinder and here also cylinder. It means एक cylinder के ऊपर दूसरा cylinder of height 60 centimeter and radius 8 centimeter. So if you compare this height, here height is 60 and here height is what? 220. Here it's what? 60. Here diameter is what? 24, means radius is 12 and here radius is what? 8. So I can say that the bottom cylinder is much more larger than the upper one. So let's draw a diagram according to that. So its solution. So this is the first cylinder. Its height is given 220. This height is what? 220 centimeter and its diameter is of 24. Now above it one more cylinder is there. Now the height of this one, it's of 60 centimeter and its radius is of 8 centimeter. So from this data we will find out the data for both the cylinder. For you can write cylinder 1. For cylinder 1 I am going to write a capital H 220 centimeter and capital R. Capital R is how much? If diameter is 24, radius will be 12 centimeter. And for cylinder 2, now what is the height? Smaller height is what? 60 centimeter and its radius is what? Small r. So while replacing the value for this cylinder and this cylinder, you have to be very careful which radius value you have to replace. So let's start with the question. Find the mass of the pole. We have to find out its pole. If 1 centimeter cube equals what? 8 grams. So first of all we are going to find its volume for combined solid. Total volume equals to volume of cylinder 1 plus volume of cylinder 2. So it's pi r square h. So it's pi capital R capital H for bigger cylinder and for here small r and small h. So this is the volume of bigger cylinder. This is the volume of smaller cylinder. Now what is common between them? Definitely pi is common. R square H plus. Now here pi is equals to what? 314. Replace the value. 314 upon 100 is 3.14 upon 100. Now here R. What is capital R? Capital R is 12. Now what is R square? 12 square is 144. We can write here 144 into height. What is the height of this? 220 plus R square. What is the small r? 8. 8 square is what? 64 into. What is the small height? Small height is 60. So better we'll first multiply this two and multiply this two. Don't dare to add these two number because we have to use here board mass rule. So first we have to multiply, then we have to add. So multiply these two number. Let me multiply in front of you. So it's definitely 144 into 22. So it's 8 2 again 288. So it's 8 6 1 1 3. So we can write here 314 upon 100. Now the multiplication is what? 3168. ये 0 को यहाँ पे नहीं लिया था. So let me add that 0 plus 64 6 it's 64 6 24 6 6 36 38. 8 and including the 0, 3840. Now we can add this two number, 31,000 plus 3,800. So we can write 314 upon 100 equals to what we have to add? 31680. So it's 4, it's 6, it's 0, it's 2 and 3. How much I got? 32064. So this is the addition of, something is wrong here. It's 3 here. You have to add with what? Now you have to add this two number, not that. 31680 plus 3840. So 021553. So we can write 35520 is the sum of this two number. Still this is not final answer. Still one more two steps are there. Let's solve it. We can cancel. Let me rub it out this part. So you can cancel this, 0, 0 get cancel. So it's only 314 into 3552 upon 100. So let's multiply this two number. 314 and here it's what? 3552. So it's 8, it's 20, it's 22, it's 14. Then 2553, then again it's 3 2s are 6, 15, it's 16 and 0. So it's 8 2, it's 7 3 13, then 15, 11 1 1. How much I got? 1 1 1 5 3. What about the decimal? It's 100 only here. So let me write on this value here. I am showing you each and every calculation here, so there will be no confusion how I got any of the value. So we can write here 1 1 1. It's 1 1 1 5 3 2 8 upon 10. So if I divide it by 10, I'll get 1 1 1 532.8 centimeter cube. This is the volume of both the cylinder. Still one more step is there, because 1 centimeter cube equals to how much? 8 grams. Then what is the total weight of this? So we can write here, this is equals to 1 1 1. Let me write on that step. After calculating this, 1 centimeter cube is how much? 8 grams. Then 111,532.8 centimeter cube equals to, let me find out this one. So this is 111,532.8 into 8. Multiply this two to get the total mass. It's 111,532.8 into 8. Then 8 8s are 64, 16, 22, 26, 42, 12, 9, 8. Here decimal. So I got 8,922.62.4 grams. अभी grams में बहुत बड़ा number हो गया. This is a very big value for gram. So we have to convert this gram into what? Kilogram. 892.262 kilogram. Now this is your final answer, which I want the mass of the solid iron pole. तो solid iron pole का total weight कितना हुआ? 892.626 kilogram. So this is the way we can solve question number 6 of 13.2.